everybody's favorite.
Boy, this one would bother most of us, I think. There's no way to build up to it other than to get right to it. Australia is just like California. It's drought-ridden. It needs all the rain it can get. But last week, something other than precipitation fell from the sky when millions of tiny spiders rained down.
No, that can't happen. That cannot happen.
On a rural town.
That did not happen.
Covering homes and yards with spiders and spider webs. Now, that was the initial reaction, and now this story's gone viral worldwide, and it's been confirmed, and I'll give you all the details of how it could happen.
Forecast calls for creepies and crawlies.
No,
This is, what is this town?
I would not come into work.
This is the town
I
of...
am not leaving the house. If I looked out the window and saw that, sorry.
They're tiny spiders.
Someone
and here's what
needs
you
to
see.
come clean that up.
You see somebody needs to come clean it up.
Yeah.
The town spider cleaning up committee needs to come clean up my yard. They're everywhere. Millions of tiny spiders. And the other thing you see is, ultimately, as a result of what happened here, you see your yard, your lawn, the streets, they're covered in white, and it's spider webs.
Oh, stop it. I am moving.
It's the town of Goulburn, Australia. It's about 2 hours outside of Sydney. Millions of tiny spiders rained down on the rural town.
God, how do you get rid of them?
Covering homes and yards with spider webs. Says Ian Watson, a resident of Goulburn, quote, "The whole place was covered with these little black spiderlings. And when I looked up, it was like this tunnel of webs going up for a couple 100 meters into the sky."
No. Okay, I would think it was the end of the world.
The onslaught.
I would. I'd be looking for Jesus. He's obviously coming. What the hell is this?
It's biblical.
Oh my God.
Have you seen the pictures, Brad? The pictures are, it's like post-apocalyptic.
It's creepy.
The pictures, because of when you see them online, we'll try to link you to a good story on Facebook, because when you see them, this one's a hard one to see. No. It's like, see the spider webs all over? It's just tough. It's a black and white picture. It makes it look more creepy that I'm showing
Are you
Dawn.
sure this is real?
Swear to God. A naturalist from the Australian Museum says that the onslaught of spiders can be explained by a migration technique which is called ballooning. This is a little kind of sciencey. But basically what Dr. Robinson says is that baby spiders climb to the top of vegetation and they release streams of silk.
No thanks.
That when a big storm comes through, it's a once-in-a-millennium phenomenon, those webs, those nests, and those spiders are picked up by the breeze. And then they're blown, and if the storm, right, if you know how sometimes the wind suddenly stops or whatever, they will basically drop all of the spiders and the webs right down on you as though it is literally raining spiders. Ian Watson, that's the first guy, the resident I told you about. He's the one who broke the story. He took to Facebook and wrote, quote, "I'm 10 minutes out of town and you can clearly see hundreds of spiders floating in the sky.
Burn the town.
Along with their webs, and my home is covered in them."
Yeah, no.
The second phenomenon.
Does homeowners cover that?
That is, I have to believe that's a separate rider. That's like flood insurance and earthquake insurance. I think the spider web insurance.
Oh, my God.
That's the second phenomenon, is called the angel hair phenomenon. What happens is the ground gets waterlogged. Baby spiders search for a new home. They throw up webs basically into the air. And then when they catch, they use them to hang out a while. You know, you see spiders hanging all the time? They figured out how to do this, and they basically ride the wind, but when you get millions of them caught up in the same stream.
This is a pest control company's dream.
It rains down.
Or nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to start a pest control company, head to Goulburn, Australia. They are in serious need of your services.
Do you have to save these spiders? I mean, do they matter?
I like how you say it so dismissively. We don't have to save these things, right? They're all creepy and crawly and gross. Mr. Watson says you couldn't go out without getting spider webs on you because they're in the sky.
Don't go out.
The pictures, they look like the spider webs are covered all over the ground. It looks like it is snowing.
Yeah, and so...
No, seriously, what are people doing?
And remember, some of them are floating. The story's about a week old. That's why
Are they going out?
Well, you still have to function. Some people believe, Dawn, that you still have to function, even though your town is covered in insects and webs. So all of these spiders, right? These millions of spiders are on the ground, and they're tiny, and they're running all over.
Oh, my God.
And then you've got all these webs everywhere. But you also have these webs that are floating in the sky, and they're still looking to come down. And Mr. Watson says, I've got a beard as well, so they keep getting in my beard. Because you get it, right? You walk around, it gets caught up, and they have all...
Spider webs in your beard.
And what if there's spiders in the web, right? You have little tiny spiders.
Why are they waiting for them to drop? I mean, can't you get a big hose? Get the fire truck out there and hose the webs down.
Very good use of water in a drought-ridden area.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Hello there, AJ. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Hey
Hi.
Don, just to let you know, this isn't unique to Australia. This can happen here in California just as well,
Oh,
sweetheart.
good.
Oh, I hope you're right. You're not just saying that to scare Dawn, right? This
Have,
is
have you ever walked out to your car and mistakenly walked through a spider web you didn't seem to see?
Sure.
With those tiny strands?
Yeah,
That's what they're doing. The babies are doing the exact same
So
thing.
if you get enough of them to do it in
Flying
a
around.
concentrated area, and then
No,
you
it
get the
couldn't
right.
happen here.
Oh, I pray for it to happen now. Of course, it could happen anywhere. You need. It's I said it's a once in a millennial event, but it could happen anywhere.
How you can't even get in your cars because they're going to be in the car.
Oh my God! And they're just baby little spiders that can't really hurt you.
Well,
By the
you
way-
know, it's Australia. They have poisonous spiders.
So does America. Our phone number.
No, I watched The Real Housewives of Melbourne.
Oh well.
All right.
so then you're
excuse
the
me.
expert.
I've heard about it.
I stand corrected.
It's the Rob, Anybody, and Dawn Show.